Hello my smoothie friends, hope you're all having a great day. Thanks for stopping by. Today I'm going to do a very simple smoothie, but it does take a little bit of effort because we are going to open a baby Thai coconut. For those of you who aren't really familiar with a baby Thai coconut, they are, they're flat, the flesh inside is very flexible and thin, and the juice is just phenomenal. Coconuts have a lot of potassium, a lot of good things in them. I'll put underneath what, or in an annotation, what's good about coconuts. This is the brand that I'm using because it's what my grocery store sells. You find these in the refrigerated section of your produce. In Whole Foods, they have them actually submerged into ice. So that's where you'll find them there. And there are different brands. Like I said, this is the only brand that my store sells. So I'm going to get started with the coconut. First, I'll tell you, you're also going to need spinach or baby kale, whichever you want, or both. You're going to need some chia seeds, and you're going to need some raw cacao, and maybe a little coconut oil, and also a frozen banana. Okay, if you don't know how to freeze your bananas, you wait till they get brown spots on them, and then you peel the skin off, cut them, put them in baggies, and just freeze them that way. Don't freeze them with the skin, and don't freeze them when they're just plain yellow or green because they don't taste as good. You need to let black spots collect. Okay, so you'll need a serrated knife, and you'll need a very heavy-duty knife that has a sharp edge on the end of it. Okay, doesn't matter what knife. I'm going to, I hope you can see this, I'm going to start by just taking my serrated knife and cutting off the husk all the way around. Now, like I said, there are many videos on YouTube. Maybe I didn't say it yet. I've already started this video twice. But anyway, there are several videos on YouTube showing you how to open a baby Thai coconut. Okay, it's really not difficult. You do have to be a little safe with it because you are dealing with knives. But other than that, it's really not difficult. So I'm just going to get all the husk off, a fairly large area. Okay, so you see, I've just cut the husk off, and then there's a hard shell. So now we're just going to clean this out of our way. Okay, I just got a little strainer. I'm just going to put that on the top of my Vitamix for now. Okay, so now if you go around, you can feel the difference and hear the difference. There's a soft spot. It's not that complicated, peeps. Okay, hear it? Hard. And it starts to get a little soft in this area right here. That is the area. Now move your hand out of the way. You're going to take the tip of your knife and just crack down on it. Okay, so the knife sticks in it. Now you're just going to jiggle your knife and try not to spill your coconut, and it just comes off very easily. Okay, so now I'm just going to lift that up, okay, and you see all that beautiful juice. Now get right over your blender, and I just have the strainer just in case there's any husk in here. Usually there's not. Pour it right into your blender. I did. Let me angle the camera now. So all I did was I took it and I poured it in my blender over the strainer, and there was nothing in there anyway. Okay, our next step is getting the meat out because you're going to need all the meat to go inside of here. So first I'm going to just take the husk off. Take your spoon, and we're just going to run it around, and the skin will come right out. Okay. Now, if you have any husk left on it, just take your knife and slice that off. The little brown, if it's not husk, it doesn't really bother me, the little brown spots, but it does some people. So that's a piece of baby Thai. You see, it's a little more flexible. Some of them can even be thinner than this one. Okay? So now just take your spoon like you're just going to dig in there, but you're just going to go in between the husk and the skin. And now the hard shell and the skin. Now I'm just going to run around and push the coconut out until I have it all loosened, and you can pretty much get most of it out of here. Okay, so let's pull our coconut out. It'll come out in pieces. I want to take this dark stuff off. I don't need to get all of it. I have a Vitamix, it'll eat it all up. It's not going to harm us. Take it out. Just taking all that off. Put that coconut in there. Now you're going to have to like coconut for this smoothie. Sometimes you can get the coconut out in one piece. Okay, that's pretty well cleared it out. Now I have just my coconut and my coconut water in here. I'm just going to give it a quick whirl. So you're making like a little coconut milk now. Okay, into that we're going to put our banana, one whole banana. I'm going to put a large handful of spinach. When you're starting with green smoothies, spinach is always a good one to start with because it's sweeter than kale. Kale tends to be a little bitter, so we'll just do our spinach, but you could mix both greens. Be sure to alternate greens though, that is important. Okay, the next thing we're going to add is just a little coconut oil. Well, yeah, just a little bit, not even a half teaspoon. I like it for the creaminess it adds, and it is a medium chain fatty acid, as I say every time I use it. So now I'm just going to take some of my cocoa bean extract, and this gives you all the benefits of dark chocolate without the calories. So I just put a little squirt of that in. And of course my usual suspects, my soaked chia. I'm going to do a tablespoon of my soaked chia, healthy fats. The coconut is giving you some fats too. Different kind of fat. And then this is raw cacao. And raw cacao comes in packages like this. Now I found this at TJ Maxx home store for $6.99. This is a very good price. And it's an organic, it's raw, vegan, antioxidant, gluten-free. So I keep it in a mason jar in the fridge. I love mason jars. And I'm just going to take a tablespoon of cacao. This has so many antioxidants, heart-healthy food. Okay, that is it, peeps. That is our smoothie. So let's give it a whirl and see how we do. Okay, we're back. It's all nice and green. I know many of you are shying away because it's green, but you really should try to incorporate at least one green smoothie a day into your diet. It's just a good way of getting your greens in. This one's going to have a little bit of texture to it because of the coconut, and if your blender's not as powerful, you'll have even more texture to your smoothie, but that's okay. Sometimes chewing a green smoothie is fun. It's a beautiful green color. Smells like a spinach colada. We'll call it our spinach colada. Here's to your health. Let's see how it tastes. Very good, peeps. Very mild in coconut flavor. Spinach is almost, you hardly can taste it. The banana, because we put it in there when it was already speckled, we froze it when it was speckled with brown spots, makes it a sweeter banana, so it really adds the sweetness into the smoothie. Excellent. I hope you'll give it a try. Let me know what you think. If you can't find baby Thai coconuts, you could use a regular coconut. They're going to be harder to open and the skin's going to be a little tougher, but you could use a regular coconut if you wanted to. Now remember, if you can't find a baby Thai coconut, some stores are selling frozen coconut meat. Those stores are usually health food stores and Whole Foods. But in most grocery stores, and I can find this in Florida and I can find it here. I don't know about every state in the United States, but in overseas I know it's going to be harder. But this is called, it's by Harmless Harvest. It's 100% raw coconut water. It's never heated, and that's what makes it special. Some of the bottles will be pink. That's okay. The juice will be pink. That's okay. It just means there's more antioxidants in it, and then others you will see are clear. But this is really better than a boxed coconut juice because that's been heated. You have to realize that anything that you're buying sitting on the counter has been heated. So this one you find in the refrigerated section of the, your natural markets. Wegmans has it in their Nature's Market, and in Whole Foods I found it right in the produce section in the refrigerated area. So you can find it again. Okay, so if you can look for the raw frozen coconut and the raw juice and make this smoothie. It's about 1.5 cups of water, coconut water that you get out of a baby Thai coconut. Here's to your house. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget, subscribe. We're anti-aging here with beauty, skincare, smoothies. And remember, be happy, be healthy, be beautiful, and most of all, peeps, be lovable. Be lovable. I love you all. Bisous, my friends. Bisous. Now get your green smoothie on.